is Melissa Kelly, and I am the Business and Technology teacher as well as the Technology Coordinator for Blackwell CISD in Blackwell, Texas.
Your fudge cookies.
I wanted to give you a tour of my classroom. This is my little learning community. This is my bulletin board. And on one little section, I have a picture wall because I want my students to see me as a real person and know that I'm just like one of them and they can relate with me on all kinds of levels. There's lots of my personal touches in here just so that they can get a chance to get to know me better and so that we can build a relationship that is trusting as well as one that they feel like I can respect them and they can respect me and they can come to me for any kind of need that they might possibly need, educational or even on a personal level. And I also created my classroom to be in this way so that we could have individual learning as well as group learning so that the students can push their chairs together and work together in a group so that we can move around the room together and we could all kind of get to know each other better and work in cooperative learning groups. So this is my classroom, and I just wanted to see, you to see where my students learn and where we all come together to create a learning community.
One of the reasons that I first felt called to be a leader was because I saw some very important needs that weren't being met here at our school. We are blessed with being a very rich school district, but we were kind of lacking in some things that could allow us to reach that new level and for our students to set higher expectations and learning goals for themselves. And so I kind of created an integrative technology plan to incorporate some new and innovative forms of technology to be able to be implemented into our school districts as well as at classrooms and our own students' hands so that technology and learning was more at their fingertips. So that plan included giving iPads to our 7th through 12th graders. I developed a technology integration plan and took it to our administrators, and we kind of discussed it, the benefits, weighed the cost, weighed the downsides, and then we took it to the board once the administration approved it, and the board was so excited and they were completely on board. They had some concerns, but we went ahead and did the implementation so that we could get the ball rolling and kind of see where that would take us to the next level and help meet some of our students' learning needs that weren't being met because they might not have some form of technology at home, and so that they would be able to have it and use it at school as well as at home. So that was one huge way that I first kind of felt called to be a leader, was just seeing some goals and things that were on the surface that weren't being met that needed to be met. But the main reason that I feel called to be a leader is to be able to be an example for my students as well as for the other people that work with me, and if I become an administrator someday for me, I want to always be a Christian example as well as be someone that kind of takes on new challenges and pushes the envelope a little bit when it comes to creating new and different ways of learning. I'm not afraid of a challenge, and I love my job, and I'm passionate about my students, and I want them to succeed in their academic life as well as have a successful future. And I know that the way to do that is to create a learning community where we come together and create lifelong learners so that they can go out into the world and be our future leaders. And I definitely feel like we need that here, and we need that everywhere. But I just really am excited about learning how to be a visionary and put my visions into a plan and develop the plan and be able to see that plan come to life. And I'm just really thankful and excited to see what the future holds.
L-E-A-D-E, Miss Kelly, is courageous. L-E-A-D-E, Miss Kelly, is imaginative. L-E-A-D-E, Miss Kelly, is enthusiastic. L-E-A-D-E, Miss Kelly, is a leader.